Hello, 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 and welcome back to the greatest show there's ever been. About the greatest story ever told. Where is the chairs? There they are. And welcome back to the shit, I can hear myself. Ever been. About the greatest story ever told. Wow, that's a good intro. Cheers. There they are. And welcome back to shit, I can hear myself. Ever been. About the greatest story ever told. Wow, that's a good intro. Cheers. There they are. And welcome back to shit, I can hear myself. Ever been. About the greatest story ever told. Wow, that's a good intro. Cheers. There they are. And welcome back to shit, I can hear myself. Ever been. About the greatest. Brilliant start. You never know what's going to happen. Other than now, you're going to hear this twice. Oh my goodness. Brilliant start. You never know what's going to happen. Other than now, you're going to hear. It's alright, I caught the spirit. This is extra Jamie. I got the extra Jamie and I murdered him. He's dead. That's not it. This is other thing. Oh my goodness. This is this thing. It's SPY, right? That line's been there for ages. SPY went to, this is a 50-minute time frame. It went to exactly, right? So incredible, incredible. That's a diagonal sloping line. It's incredible. 50-minute time is incredible, right? We were talking about root earlier. If you didn't see it, you could have looked at it. 140% the float shorted. You know. It's not exploded yet either. It's not exploded. Where is root at the minute right now? Well, anyway, we're going through explodies, right? We'll go through explodies. There's huge explodes. Huge explodes. $30 nearly. What to get to 27, 28 something. What was the flash on the 4 or wherever it was back there at 494? Watch out, folks. Watch out. Where's that? Is it a 2-day? Where was the flash back up at like 16 and whatnot? Anyway, sure, it's done that thing. Explode. What were we actually looking for? What time frame? We'll stick to the 4 hour because it's exploding so much. Anything else is just going to be crazy. So this is a bit of a retracement, eh? Bit of a hefty retracement on the 4 hour time frame. A lot of volume on this upside move. Not so much now, and the trend moving back down. We'll see what happens with that. Interesting. KOSS is from a 5 and 5s. Bit of a reaction there. Good to see. But and volatility in the bond market increasing. 200 period moving average bounce. Therefore, our GME 41.98 high of the day. 45.53. Eh? Yes. Anyway, we've got these lines. We said you break this one, you go with this one. So we did. So we did. AMC. Not as much of a percentage rise. High of the day 26. Currently 24.50. This is the, you know, if I had drawn less lines, it'd be less problems. But here we are. Problems. Everybody got problems. Anyway, so yeah, it's super interesting. Everything's amazing. Just let me know what's up. Kaylee said, Chick, Sammy, BOU, we've got facts. We've got facts. Sammy, yo. Sammy, yo. Cheers, Jimmy. Yo, cheers, Sammy. Would you be willing to take a look at FUBO sometime? No fucking what? Yeah, sure, of course, mate. FUBO. Oh, that's me typing in some who knows what window. Anything could be happening. FUBO. Right, okay, 4 hour time frame, similar to BBBY in that you've had this big move, push to the top side. Shorts have got wrecked. No, they anticipated this obviously going lower, and it's bounced with bullish divergence, 1, 2, 3 touches. Broke through the center line, 4 hour time frame, headed back up into the bullish control zone, never left it. Overbought. Back above your 200 daily time frame, 200 pair moving average. This sort of area, you'd be looking at this thinking, oh, $3 looks does like $3. Oof, scary. 246 with a flash. Oof. You know, so keep an eye on that. Of course, it could go a lot of different places before then. What is the golden cross that Jamie hit today? Good evening, Trace Bang. Hello, Varun and Sarah. Bing bong, friends. So SPY is going to go down in the next few days, yeah? Well, we'll go back to SPY. I looked at it at the very beginning. I think I had it open anyways. It doesn't open resistance high. We talked about it. So, you know, you're at this sort of resistance area. You've managed to make it back above 426. That's achievement, but we always said you were going to hit the resistance up around 430, 431. High of the day, 431.73. Not managing to exceed these levels. Looking left, you can see why horizontally this is important. Also diagonally sloping resistance because you're in this down sloping wedge. If this is Bulkowski textbook formation, Having now hit a third touch on the top side, you could anticipate this coming back down, catching the basis line, win this broadening wedge, and then a breakout to the top side, which would suggest that perhaps the low is in, or at least close to it, and you would only be coming back to fill these gaps, which is kind of fits in with what TraceBond have been saying since like in and around these levels. You know, it's insane in that, you know. Shout out to Michael Burry, who clearly watches the videos on the channel. It's great to see you shouting out these people. You know, it's great, you know, especially when big names, you know, watch your shit. It's awesome when they then go on other social media platforms and directly reference that they've been watching your stuff, you know, because that gives you a huge boost to your channel and makes everything really sustainable. But when they just watch it and then like try and critique it on the internet and don't even mention you in that, it's like, it's a huge waste of opportunity, you know. It's like you're afraid of having a conversation with someone, you know. Reference, like, you know, like I'm out here working every day over a hot stove, you know what I mean, mate. 396 spot 2. Yo! Speaking of nice people, there's this guy, YouTuber called Jake Broe, who somebody in the chat there suggested that I get in touch with him. And I'd seen a couple of his videos and appreciated his take on Ukraine. And so I sent him a message. And he doesn't have time for a call up, but he's a very nice guy. To say that, very nice guy, that Jake Broe. So if you've seen him, or if you watch him, which the stats on YouTube say some people do there, say hello to him sometime from me. Nice guy. So 396 spot 2 on SPY is obviously where it's going. So if you've got puts like he might have in around there, sorted. Daily time frame, 200 period moving average is what everyone's talking about. Technical artifacts galore. This is the shop we're running, right? You say, actually, unreasonable shop. No, it's also called technical artifacts galore. Got a small entry on route at 1888. That's such a lovely number. That's such a lovely number. You know, you'll never walk alone, Sarah. It's an absolute blessing to have got in at that price, likely. Not financial advice, just spiritually. That's fantastic. You know, you always have a friend in me, Sarah. What a brilliant entry price, you know. Fantastic, eh? Shout out to Sarah there. Very brave, taking trades, killing it. What a beautiful entry price. Absolutely beautiful. Just the 1888. Wow. So fantastic. Well done. Congrats. Yes, Space Cadet. You just sit at TraceBond. That's hi. Great spiritual buy, isn't it, Jackie? No selling something, Merrick. How you doing? 43 what? Yo. Could you take a quick look at CSSE? Gap on the day, up on the 20s. Interested in the flash resist? Yes, let me get to CSSE after I get to FUBO. After I get to FUBO, that's 200 period moving average on SPY. What were we talking about? I can't, weekly, talk about that. 50 simple. Daily 200, 4 hour running wedge, flash at 396, catch this upward sloping trend line. I mean, this is what's happening on SPY. So, you know, I could do a longer version, but that's what's happening. So, what does it put? FUBO. Yeah, I don't know how I got here and then I got off here. I don't know what happened there. Pardon me. So we'll just start on a weekly time frame, do it properly for Sammy. Yo, Sammy, you know. And people be like, but I'm here for the GME and the AMC boy. What's the market like? It's got 27 minutes left. Right, so, you know, have a look at anything. Just fax me. Link in the description below. Yo, if you want. Coffee fund, if you like. There's a very simple going through the 200 in a weekly and price action, come back, test that area. So FUBO pushing back up to these levels, you know, that's like possible, you know. That's like, when you see that, you think, well, that's the reason why it's doing it, you know, and people be like, oh, well, there's this other reason. And it's fine. Like, I understand other reasons. Like, I understand other reasons. I totally understand other reasons, you know. I'm all about other reasons. I'm a big fan of other reasons. Like, huge fan of other reasons, you know. Big fan of other reasons. I'm a massive fan of other reasons. But there's this reason on this one, right? That's why it is. Look, it's even doing this thing. That's a nice reason, isn't it? So, do you like it? Hit the like button. Do you like this? This is unparalleled. This type of shout makes my balls tickle. Aww. Yay. Wow. It's very simple through 200. Yeah, so, I mean, what? This is not, are you sitting comfortably? This is called Listen with Trade Spotting. The dominant fib that's encompassing the entirety of price action being an absolute piece of garbage, has left us with a 236 at 1950. Here, I thought it was a lovely coincidence, but it was just me guessing. I mean, it's written right there, not that. So anyway, back to the story. So there's a 236 at 1950, and if price action exceeds that, that'd be exciting. That's considerable distance where you are from where you are at the minute. It's at 6.38. Okay, weekly time frame is only going to provide so much value. There's the cross and price action coming towards that area tested, which is done the majority of 5-day. Similar situation as you would expect. Could draw on some horizontal support and resistance, right? Because, you know, we'll go through the time frames and not doing anything feels a bit weird. Right, so I mean, I would drop this, but we've already got a fib, so it's a golden pocket. It's going to take a precedence here. I mean, it would do if it wanted to, like, drop the... Yeah, thanks. And then your 236, as we mentioned earlier. Just drop that on there. Is it a resistance? Yes. Is it support? Debatable. Debatable. So, you know, actually, it's what it is. Then you get your 382, which was resistance on the way back up again. I suppose this is only relevant with regards to Fibonacci's to the right of it, you know, because of the low. You see, the low. Or is this low lower? Well, it is a little bit. So it's all relevant past then. And you're back below 236 anyway. So getting back above there, this comes valid again. Till then, not so much. If you're looking at it falling down, London bridges falling down, London bridgey. Falling downy. Oh no, Tracebond, you're such a fanny. Falling downy. Like, I'd be saying that. Wait a minute, I'd have to be going back with the previous fib. You know, that's the case. Like, Tracebond, your analysis is all messed up. What you like, Tracebond? Well, that's fine, right? It was a 3-2 anyway, of that one, so it still works. Dibble-a-ding, bing bong. Right, so if it collapses anymore, where are you going to? Wow, minus 15.24. That's a bit naff. Oh. Dodgy this one then. Careful there. Thanks very much, Fibonacci extensions. So, yeah, no, right, back to the technical analysis. Yeah, well, we only made it to the 5-day time frame. What's up today? Trade spotting, what's up? Hello, buddy. Hello, brain. Right. Yeah, you want it back to 236? This is about to start breaking into some rap there. That's not what we're doing. You want to make it back to 236. Does it look like it's doing it? Well, weekly time frame, no. Looks like it's a piece of crap. Downward sloping trend, and this has had a bullish reaction from an inverted head and shoulders, and that's taking it back towards a potential cross. So there's nothing desperately amazingly beautiful about this other than the fact that it's made this move from $2 to 640. It's 300% up, and it did it in no time at all, right? So fantastic. Congratulations, everybody. 3 days. You did your flash with this previous formation. That was pretty excellent. 236, 200 period moving average coming in together. So if you conquer the very simple, that's what you're looking to. Right? So that 1950 doesn't seem all that crazy any longer. Having moved up this far, it's good to see. There's your previous high, downward sloping formation. Probably take it with this downward sloping trend line here. As everybody's like, try to spot why it's been so long on this. There's a downward sloping resistance. You broke through it. You went to the very simple prior high in the formations and a little bit extra. You went on to here. At this point, you might be thinking, well, are you coming back? What's this Fibonacci from the drop doing? Oh, there's the fact of the machinios. Look at that, 2 seconds. 236 golden pocket also comes in line with the 236. Oh my goodness, mate, this maybe is going up to there then. You know, 200 period moving average at 1850. You could aim for that. It's another 300% in that. Like, it's up 44% today. Eesh. I mean, I'm not going to say it's not going there. In fact, it looks like it might go there. You know, so we've only made it to the 3-day, 2-day time frame here. Look at that bullish control zone still. Histogram looks fine considering what the trend is coming out of. Sure, there might be a retest at some point. Does it look like it's happening right now? Not actually. Not actually. Daily time frame? Well, that's beautiful, right? It's beautiful the way it fits in there. Looks nice. Right, it's like a turkey drumstick, isn't it? That's what that looks like. So beautiful, right? 8.48. What was your high? 8.14. Yeah, I don't really quite, it's not quite a rejection, is it? You're just making it through the 236 at this point. 510 is the level to be holding, clearly. And then the previous high from the formation, that's where you got to. You're in 382 coming in, being very close, so much of a muchness. Stream Elements said I successfully tipped. Mirror! I bet you did. It did, it's there, I see it, sir. And I see another. Oh, 2 together. You see that? See See how you're now at the proximity of your interactions. See that? TraceBot, I'm bringing everybody together here in the room with me. You know? Like that. So, yeah, so that's what it's like, right? It's like that. It's the visible two hands. That's what it's called. It's my analogy. Right, so to 380 and then, yeah, so pretty much, whoa. Hey, glad to hear TraceBot and glad to hear TraceBot. Same here, Manor. Same here, Manor. Some hard, stiff, bullish divergence on Earth. There is we'll get to that. You're full of good tips, by the way. So you are, Sir Merrick. You're very good at that. So I mean that in the, not the tips. I mean it in that here. Merrick's got fantastic vision. He has very 2020 vision. Great to hear. Yeah, no, I heard that and read it. Great to read. Great to hear. Even better to read, mate. So there's a 0.382. Yeah, what am I talking about? I'm on a daily time frame. Bullish divergence. No, you're a bullish control zone. Yeah, through the center line. Nice on the histogram. That's good. Looks great. Where are you comparing that to? You're breaking out of this trend. That's fine. In terms of retracements back down again, you want to be holding, obviously, this downward sloping resistance. You've done that without an extreme breakout, so it was like sideways capitulation. You know, you just defeated the enemy through sheer boredom here. And price action then, bullish divergence, breakout to the top side. You'd already defeated this trend line. Looked like displacement, but there wasn't really appetite for shorting it again there, or at least if there wasn't any shares. So then you've got, which is just like, you know, the great liquidity crisis continues. Yeah, and it's like nothing they can do. You know, there's nothing they can do. It's like the greatest transfer of wealth happening because they're kicking their pants. They're all kicking their pants, and that is giving us their money, which is what it feels like recently. You know, nobody asked them to short things like that. Anyway, really, and that is plenty warning. Anyway, 200 period moving average there. You're still going up. That's not what I'm asking. I'm not asking. I'm asking about before you came from these lows, traced by lunatic. What about the 236? Well, you're closing the body below that. Comes in at 6.55. You've got 18 minutes. Go for it, mate. Close above there. That's very, very impressive. And then you will push up, hit that 200. If you open like above there tomorrow, you'll head straight up towards 1950. It'll be fucking mental. This came along with good earnings. What were they? Not that amazing. So, yes, great to see it, right? Over 10% is pretty good. Over 15%, I call amazing. And that's talking about, like, surprise. And analysts don't know what they're talking about, especially, you know, some of them. Anyway, less said about that better at the minute. Euro dollar is another 5 liquidity crisis, and the clueless Fed. Oh, poor Fed, I just hit 40 years. They say that's when shit goes haywire. Haywire? Haywire. This is the most dangerous type of wire. You know, when they started using hay for wire, they were really hard up back then. And yeah, it was like, you think we're in a commodity crisis right now. Back then, they were making, like, firing up flats, like just chucking up an apartment building. All of the wiring made with hay. You know, can you imagine how dangerous that is? You know, thank God we don't do that anymore. So, yes, you'll probably be aware that the electricity doesn't actually travel through the hay. It travels like all around the outside of it, which is why it's extra dangerous, you know, because people get all caught up and tangled in it, and what causes those like clumps, you know. It's awful, really, and it takes ages untangling them. You need to have really like good fingernails and stuff, good eyesight. It's like a suite of skills. It's very rare. Especially since Thatcher years. You know about that? That's awful, decimated. LOL, slang in the US for things going bad. No, is it? No. What? I don't know what's happening in my own head. Never mind your head, you lunatic. Right, SPY, 429.58. What are you doing? You're not doing all that much. Not anymore. Right. Shut up, SPY. Right, so we did this. This is for Sammy O. Right, I can't do this. Right, weekly time frame, there's been a cross price action moving back towards those areas. You've broke out this downward sloping resistance. You haven't yet managed to defeat any significant highs or lows. The previous trend was very, very violent. The retracement back towards the top side, likewise. If we take it from this Fibonacci, the most recent high instead of this one, like the breakdown, then, you know, you go through the 236, you're aiming for the golden pocket. That's 1240. You go look for the 886 afterwards, up around $25. That would be going through importance horizontal areas. I wouldn't anticipate you breaking in the first instance, certainly not in the first pass. So 1238 would be the target if you're looking for it to go up just 100%, just a little 100%. At the minute, you're bouncing off the center line so far on the weekly time frame on the RSI, And that would be one of the reasons why you could stop, right? So it isn't necessarily the sort of thing you want to be jumping into right now. Especially if you're not managing your risk. We've done this through the 5-day and we didn't learn anything there, Sammy. Oh, if you're tuning in for this part of the show, sugar, I should have started recording. Daily time frame coming up on FUBO. Back through the 236. Here, I'm not getting too many Fibonacci's in one little zone, right? This is highway. This is a danger zone. Can't afford too many Fibonacci's. Past another one. Right, so price action, bullish divergence on the lows here. Pushed back through the center line RSI. Great to see you conquered your 50 simple. Having broke out of this downward sloping resistance. Good to see steep. And relentless downtrend led to quite a violent reaction back up again. Covered back through the 236. You'd aim for the 382. Looking left horizontal level resistance, 200 period moving average. So a natural resting point, 300% up from the lows. So quite significant. Drop down to 4-hour time frame. Look at the momentum. You've got a flash down at 246. You've got to be very careful of that. Sammy yo. You've not got divergence, though you are oversold. Good to see it performing so well. Crossed through the MACD, took you through the 200 period moving average and back above a 236. So you've gone then to the where you would expect, then some. On the 4-hour, you're not divergent, so you're not going to worry about there if you're already in it and holding it. RSI pushing back out of the bullish control zone. Well, you could see that finish up with there at the end of the day. And nothing to worry about in terms of divergences. Looks like a breakout retest of this previous high would also constitute a retest of the 236 in around $5.19. Maybe that's where you're looking for an entry. It's very tough to manage it percentage-wise for your stop loss, but there is a candle low here. You could be taking it down to 490 or something like that. 96 as your stop, managing your risk, not that this is financial advice, whatnot. And then if you are pushing back up again, 1950 with a stop at 1250 looks like it might be possible. On the 1 hour, you're not going to get anything but good news. Well, you are. Darn it. On the 30 minutes, you're getting bad news as well. This flash down at 2.46. So that's where it'll come back to, likely. I mean, what we can do about it, it's like, it's the way it works around this. And then what would that be constituting? A retest of this downward sloping trend line potentially, and if we draw it in with a little bit more accuracy, diligence, so important, and perhaps you are talking about a retest of this downward sloping trend line that you broke out of, which would be totally natural. A 382 retracement, that would be a common oscillation back towards the previous breakdown area. Any further, you would be looking, Dow theory says 50%, but having held the 236 on the breakout of this nature, you'd be looking for a golden pocket retracement with the 1250 target being your 200 period moving average on a different time frame, and 50% retracement too. So I suppose you are, right? These are the two areas above 382, 50% golden pocket. Those are targets. What I said earlier. So that's it, Sammy, that's it. And I did talk about little things, 30-minute time frame, whatnot. Yeah, I mean, this is a retest. I mean, that's it, right? You got to manage your risk, so you'd have a really tight stop there. I'd be using the 50 simple in the 30-minute time frame. This thing, I wouldn't like it to be turning around and going negative, even if you did come all the way back down here. I would certainly not be holding it for any sort of move down. You're already losing the bullish control zone now, so maybe this is a time for reaction. 236 is the safest first place to enter, but it also means that you've retraced back beyond important horizontal levels that you've put in with your body closes on this rise, and you didn't really want to do that, especially down around 5.82. You don't want to be back below there, or you could be testing back at these lows. And there's a flash here, so if you start trending in that direction, right, that's what I'd say is possible, especially if a lot of the people in this are Johnny come latelys. Will be like Johnny come bye-bye, certainly. So that's what I'd be saying. Careful with that, yo. Oh, that was helpful. Sammy, yo. Thanks very much, Sammy, yo. And what else did that message say as it happened? Could you take a look at full subtitle? Yes, I hope it's on stream. There it is, and I've got it recorded, so I'll put that out. I can catch it live, but I will certainly watch it if I miss it. Lately, I'm laying low, but I always appreciate you and this community that you and Rocky are nurturing, well, all sorts of adjectives. Yeah. For the nice message. Thanks very much, Sammy. It was appreciated. It's great to see you. I hope you're all right if you're lying low. Hope everything's good. And great to hear from you. And we missed out messages there from Andrew Minner, who says, route up 40C on my drive home. Oh, nice. Nice. What is route at now as it happens? It's all over the shop at the minute. It hasn't actually exploded yet, has it? Are you on this list? Did you make it onto this list? This listio? 1925. Shit, it did make it up. Well, thanks very much, sir. NASDAQ puts printing soon, says Dead Money. Why did that not come through on your printer machine? Austin donated $10. Howdy GME, can we take a look at VRM and PRTY? Next flash on both. Oh, shush. Did you not ask me about PRTY? Did I not do PRTY when you asked me before once? Ah, shush. Ah, shit. Party. Ah, I hope I did. Oh, flicking hell, it's up 28%. Jeez, this is the actual friend loves this. It's very good news. Did we not say like 28 or what? No, 28%. What did we say on party? We obviously didn't say 28. What the fuck? Tracebot, you lunatic. What's that flash up at? 15. Oh, I got close to there previously, didn't it? It's been decimated since. Didn't get it though, and it looks like it's trying for it. You know, what's to rule this thing out for trying it again? Flashes below? No. Starting on the daily, maybe not telling us the full story, but I don't see any gaps immediately jumping out at me. Should I? Ah! Yeah. So there's that. Is this a guy? Is this a guy? No. No other guys. No other guys that I can see there. Obviously, there's this guy, but we've just come back and tested the bottom side of that. Well, that's interesting. There's a top side of that gap, which is also like, you know, a gap within a gap. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's one of those 4-hour Inception movies, isn't it? Just tell me what happens already. I've already figured it out. So that another gap. Oh my goodness, we should never have started this gap search. But this is interesting because we've got targets, you know, above and below. I suppose we could have given this 2 lines, but you know, it's right. And then we've got our flash target above. So if we're in the habit of doing lines, you know, right. So there's that. So yeah, right. Okay. Daily time frame. We've got a lot of areas marked out with gaps. They also catch horizontal levels that I'd say are significant and would be immediate targets if you're trying to break back to the top side at the minute. Some of them you've already approached, and then you've got areas below that you've filled previous gaps and you've left a potential for something, but very, very small, very far away. And I suppose, like, well, just ignore that. Right, 4-hour time frame down here where you've pushed up to back above the 200 period moving average. That's shut up, all right. It's fine. It's fine. 200 period moving average is, where are you? Below us. Never need you anyway. That's what we're like, you know. It's like I owe everything to me. Shut up, 200 period moving average. I'm moving to college. You know, I'm gonna do stuff, you know. Anyway, what? It's right. TracePod, PRTY. And we're looking at this, try to come up, fill that gap. That'd be great to see it. You know, that'd be great to see it. So it would. This is a previous gap. You know, there's also this gap, but you've started filling it to the point that is relevant anyway. And like this thing, well, I suppose we'll just move it up, right? Because have to, don't we? Anyway, yeah, so this thing, you're not getting any obvious formations. It could look like a bear flag. You've broken out to the top side at this side. It definitely isn't. And now we've got everything up to enough that we could draw on some Fibonacci and see what's going down. So this is our previous move. And what was the retracement? Not to the 886 golden pocket. Perfect. Nice. That was a good one. Good one. Holding that area and back to 236. Well, we'll see if there's confluence with previous fibs on this future one. We're going to drop it from the high down to the low. Whoa, a Gangnam style. Look at that. What did I tell you? Folks? Well, folksers. Folksers, yeah. So, I mean, if you can hold one spot 84, which would probably be your entry, then you'd be targeting likely $2.91. That's huge. And if you break above it, you'll be trying to get back to your golden pocket retracement up at around $4.50. That's huge. That's absolutely huge. And in 886, that's not out of the question. There's a gap we need to fill there. So this could be the time you move. And when you moved that time, you moved frickin' loads. I mean, I know that there's a formation and whatnot, but look at this as a percentage. Oh my fucking God. Holy goodness. Anyway, so are we doing something similar? It doesn't have to be similar, but you've got this target above it, that. And what's that from a percentage? Not just even like, just from our most recent high. What's that? It's 25% plus just from our high. And we're not even at that anymore to fill the gap. So definitely possible. 4-hour doesn't look like it's breaking, though it is at the sort of place you would normally turn around. And, you know, time sloping diagonals here, they're not helpful. I'd say it, put it that way. you know, not helpful. So 184, that's what you're looking for it to hold still. You know, there's this formation, downward sloping resistance that'll play on price action. The fact that you've got a horizontal level here from your gap isn't as relevant because that's like just most recently created from this push to the top side. So you could easily break out and then you'd be filling the gap, would be the first target prior high then in around the golden pocket. So that would be targeting up at around 450, you know. So if you break out, target's 450, and you'd be able to judge that by downward sloping diagonal here, right? And we're conquering that 382, getting back above 2.60. Best entry at this stage looks to be back down at the 1.84 level, and the test of the 236. Having not completely filled this previous gap on this thrust to the top side, it's possible that happens, and you are overbought. On 2-hour, 1-hour time frame, you've obviously been overbought. You're still in the bullish control zone, so nothing to worry about there. 30-minute time frame, perhaps falling out of it. You've got a trend line to catch, a center line here in the previous level of resistance. Now support in around those, so 185, 177, 50 simple coming in at around 164. Takes longer, that'll go higher. 177 would be the place to look to for your stop, just below there maybe. Not financial advice. 15-minute time frame. You know, you're getting more ideas that might be true. PRT flash at 12.50 on the weekly. Let's go up to that weekly flash. Holy shit, there it is there. There it is, 12.50 from $2. That's not bad, right? Holy shit. Right, where are you now? Let's just say you did a 236 retracement here. What would that be? Oh, aye, 570 odd percent, aye. That's not bad, is it? I mean, let's just imagine you take this trade. You don't have to. You know, it's not saying it's definitely going to happen for a start. Might never even freaking get back here. But if it did, what would that look like? Ooh. What is with this thing? Like, this is literally like useless. That. Why doing that? Stupid. You stupid, mate. You stupid, aye. Oh, you poor stupid thing. Right, so moving it up now. Right, what? There? Fine. You know, you don't want to be in it if it's not working out. So, like, the sooner the better. Right, you could even put it immediately, but, like, that'll do. And then you could even be more accurate, but we'll not push it. That's a 50 to 1. Right, what's the gluttonous laugh effect? Hit that button, trade spotting. Where's that other flash? On the daily time frame, you're still looking at that same area. So, that's a 1.1 free extension. Here, everything matches up. That's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful trade. Right, beautiful trade. What was the other one we didn't get to yet? VRM? Yeah. Yo. Up another 16%. Yo, 220. Here, we did that again. Here, we keep doing that. Man, I've loved this show growing up so much. Right, so... Yeah, I mean, what? This is beautiful. Is there a Gartlian as well? Everything looks so nice. And here's your 200 period moving average. What are we looking at here? What was the thing about it? I will just look at it. Nice flash. No, nice flash on both. Yes, there is, isn't there? Yeah. Yeah, that flash there. Is it 41? That's nice. That's quite nice. What's that as a percentage move from here? That's 1,605%. Here, that's 1,605%. You got the bullish divergence here. It started the move, and this is one of the things that's different with that potential root trade, right? Is that this thing, we called it, of course, you know, straight spotting. Welcome to the show. We called it, of course, you're up 128%, which is fantastic. And if it does go to that flash, you're making a 4,000% move, but that 4,000 is severely cut down by the having already done 128% in it. So when we're looking at root and it not have, it's not still, nice. This is so stupid, guys. This is so stupid. Anyway, I'm gonna try not to lose it right now. I'm already losing it. Anyway, I've got a lot on my mind, and this is good. So there's 236. There's a golden pocket. There's fairly simple. I don't know, right? Well, you guys talk, because this is you guys can talk. And anyway, what? So What else were we looking at? Right, well, what is the markets doing? We haven't even done GME and the markets have closed. Right, here we go. GME. Ha, here we go, folks. So, GME quick clip to summarize price action for today and talk about where we might be looking to go tomorrow into the charts. Zoom. Here we have it, close 42.19, up 6.33%, pushing back up to these previous highs. That's the prior high from this previous formation, the first target. Second high, higher on the RSI, lower on price action. I mean, this is an uptrend, so... No, that's not. This is a second touch. We're not. Trace button about to go crazy. You never normally see those sort of things, so I would have definitely gone crazy. Stop recording. Here. I didn't get it on the first go. I'm a failure. Whoa, flows my mojos. Hi, welcome to GameStop Quick Clips. Thank goodness you're watching these, eh? Thank goodness. Hit the like button and we'll get into price action. What it's been to do today and what it's going to do tomorrow, probably. Here we are. Oh, look. Zazubi. Welcome to Poverty Level Monkey. Brilliant. Welcome, Zazubi. Thanks very much for joining up. You can hit that join button down there and you can be like Zazubi, to be a Poverty Monkey or whatever, all Doomslayer. So downward sloping resistance, broke out of that, and price action pushing towards the bullish control zone. Who's to say it's not going to get there, right? Nobody. That's the daily time frame. Close at 42.19, up 6.3% on the day. 1.13 extension was a previous high. You're looking to get back above those levels. That's the prior high from this previous formation. Great to see. You break it, you're going to the next one. 63 bucks. So targets above. Still 48 to 50. This zone back above there, looking at 63 to $65, 66 on GME. Who's to say that isn't happening? Oh my goodness, that probably does happen. Anyway, I'm not going to draw the line. I'll draw this horizontal line instead. This is the target to aim to here. In advance of it, we've already got one. 1.13 extension, 49.13. Great to see that tomorrow, if not end of the week. And with the hint of possibly going there, I'd love to see it. So we'd drop down 30-minute time frame. How did the day close? You've still got this very strong and present danger of coming back towards testing 33.6. It looks like there's a potential bat or crab in there, which would suggest, you know, you've hit your target on that. You know, we'll see how that evolves. You're also getting the same thing. Is that a Gartley there on the RSI? It is, you know. Right, so price action probably comes back, test 33.6. Sorry, that's the clip. And then I could have drawn that all in, but it's got to make these clips quick, innit? You know, quick. And then what are we at on the daily time frame? And look, folks, if you're getting upset, it's not me, right? It's the charts. I'm just reading them. You can see that. I've never even had anything to do. You know, I was just saying it was going down. So that's not what I wanted to hit. That's the wrong button. This is the button. Whoa, those lights are different. Where did that come from, eh? Hi, AMC friends. This is the AMC technical analysis for today and tomorrow, probably. Here we have price action. Whoop. There it is. Downward sloping resistance. Still not conquered that area. Closed 24.81, up 2.48% on the day. So that enthusiasm that we saw leading the move to the top side, a lot of people thought that was the news. Maybe that's the catalyst, but this move started long before that news and has ended where the signal here said it would, as opposed to where everybody would have loved it to. So what we're really getting here is the validity of technical analysis and letting the charts help inform your trades as opposed to your emotions. If you now hold the 236 at 21.39, that'd be very positive, and it looks possible like it could get there, having tested resistance and not yet broken through yet. That'd also be a test of a 200 period moving average or thereabouts. If it doesn't work, 50 simple, golden pocket retracement, 1438, and then we'll drop down and keep this clip as short as I can. 30-minute time frames, 15-minute time frames, flashes at 13.19. If GME does slide back down to 33, you would expect AMC to be going similar directions, especially if there's volatility in around the corporate action. And that's exactly what we'd be anticipating for AMC, right? Buy the rumor, sell the news. That's what a lot of people do. AMC, a very large company, lots of shares, institutions on it. If you're watching AMC or GME clips, I'd urge you to take out a video, look 5 minutes out of your day to watch another video I made on Root. I think there's a massive opportunity that could change your life there. It's not financial advice, but I definitely recommend you take a look at it. I'll try and link it here. Thanks very much for watching these clips. Hit the like button. Boom. So there's GME AMC, then boom, bish, bash, bosh. Isn't it brilliant? What's Tesla at? 919. Not very much. They're just playing around in that box, aren't you? It's not a sandpit. Get out of it. Get out of it. And SRS, you were saying, Merrick, sir. Bullish divergence. Yes, there is. 1, 2, 3, boom. 15 minutes, 30 minutes. What are you looking like? Boom, 1, 2, 3, boom, and flashback up at 18.42. Currently trading 13.54. This is going to make one of those typical boom moves that would be coming back towards testing this idea. So in higher time frames, you're probably putting in a test of this downward sloping trend already. And this is a retest of some sort of zone. 1 hour, what are we seeing? Flashback up at 16.14 as well. 200 period moving average, 50 simple targets on the way. People typically don't hold this for long, which offers you multiple chances to trade it. 4 hour time frame, cross. Price action is going to test that cross. That's at $15. It's currently 13. There's trade. Boom. Not financial advice. Boom. Could make a clip. Boom. Didn't bother. You can clip it. Boom. Right. What else is happening? What else is happening? Dead money messaged. What did it say? It said NASDAQ puts printing soon. Yo, which ones are you looking at? It depends what NDX, let's see. 0.14, you got your cross here. It's going to come back and test that, yo. Well, I mean, it went and tested the 200 when it knew it was en route. Tutti frutti. Long en route. So here you've got this thing, divergent. Ilk. You know, SPY's just hit that resistance line, eh? And this right? Daily, there. I mean, you can easily keep going, which is why it is going, and you're in the bullish control zone. And there's a 200 period moving average, is 1400. Still the target up around 1400. I know this seems like a lot, doesn't it? Back from 11, whatever it was. What was it? Whatever. This is inverted head and shoulders idea. Where was it? 11. Anyway, we were targeting like 14. This idea. 200 period moving average now at those sort of levels. So it may well take a little while longer, but yes, this is reaching resistance in different time frames. All right, what are you saying on the 4 hour? That's the test. That's what we were talking about already. Bullish control zone, but bearishly divergent. Urgh. 3 day, weekly. Are you giving us any information weekly? Got any information? Got any more info for that information? When you tested the 200 period moving average, that was successful. You go to the 50 simple. You know, it's also the daily on the. You know how this works, right? So that's and if you don't hear, welcome to some magic. So reveals. So there's your weekly at 50 simple, and there's your daily 200 period moving average, and yo, trade buttons probably adds in it all. It's amazing. Pivot level 12 months. Boom, boom. CSSE. Oh, reminder, if you get a chance, gap on the daily near 30. Interested if there is a flash up there as well, rising tide. Interested if there's a flash up there. Ooh, you big silly, big silly idiot. A flash in it. To get the CSSE. What was that? We were just looking at NASDAQ. Armor prints putting soon. Well, I mean, could print at any moment, yeah. They could do. It doesn't have to go 1400. It's already done loads. Chicken soup for the soul. Here, what about that for a flash? Fucking hell. What was that? Oh my goodness gracious, moi. And the amount of divergence you were getting, 1, 2, 3. Okay, right. Bing bong, 1, 2, 3. Trace bong would, you know, and you've got rocket crops, God given flash, and then you've got 84%. If you've already got the shares, that can cover it, and then it gets down, and you've got an inverted head and shoulders, and then you've covered it, so you didn't lose anything. In fact, you made so much money. Oh my God, you know, oh my God, the goodness gracious, miss. What was that? 300% again. You know, if you can trade properly, you know, all it takes is patience and then following the simple rules. If you want to know what they are, there's a link to the course down below this video, in the description. You take it. Teaches you shitloads of other things too. Whoa! Yep. Certainly does. Watch it a few times, you know, go through it a few times. It's not just watching. Go through and you'll learn even more. Guarantee it. What a beautiful day, isn't it? It's a beautiful day, Lakeside Traders. Such a beautiful day. So, we did the clips, we covered everything. We didn't look at VIX though, Trade Spotter. You do love a little bit of VIX, don't ya? Don't ya? Don't you love a little bit of VIX? Well, you know, if probably turns out there's something in VIX, eh? There'll be like magnesium or like mercury vapor or something in this thing, you know, and I'm like, I can't get enough of it, 5 a day and all, and then 10 years time, well, oh, see that CBOV volatility index, they all knew it had mercury and asbestos in it. That's what we're saying. Yo. So cheers what? Cheers my Lord Trace Point. Oh, we didn't get to CSSE. We jumped off it because what? Because it just had already done all the exciting stuff, had it? No. Here you're holding the 200, 50 simple approach to daily. That's not bad. You've got a flash back up at 1830. Not filled it yet. You're right about that. So you are. What would that be with regards to Fibonacci's? Well, as TradeSpotting is now famous for saying, we call them fibs, but they do not lie. You have a flash back up around the same place you'd find a golden pocket retracement. You went through the 236, you're headed that direction, you broke through your 200 period moving average, also testing a 382, found support before previous levels of resistance. It's going on again, and straight up to the 50% retracement, and boom, through it, a little bit of a gap, came back, filled that. Why not test the 200 while you're at it? Retrace back up again now, looking for this to recover the bullish control zone. Obviously, it could put in a number of different formations from this point before breaking up. Daily time frame suggests it might well do that. For 4 hour, you've got the 50 simple going through the 200 price action. Well, the 236 was tested already. The cross was tested as it happened, and now you're holding the 50 simple. You filled that gap. You tested the 200 on higher time frames. You've tested the 50, the center line on the RSI in a 4 hour, and you've still got positive inflection on the MACD. That histogram talks crap right there. That's what we like to see. What's happening there? Getting a message. Getting a message from a number I don't recognize. And then, so what? So there's that 382. There's golden pocket, right? Yeah, that's what we're still looking for. I mean, this thing is still looking for topside target around $18. So another. Oof, sir, 50% on top of this. Things are going crazy. That flash is absolutely, like, the flash indicator is absurd. It's stupidly absurd. Get the flash indicator. I know most people haven't got it because I know, right? Because I know, you know, Rocky who made it, so I know. And you should get it. It'll change your life. And then we can all be, like, so fucking such a powerful trading group together. You know, come on. You know, like, it's not just altruism. Come on, help me out here. Get rich. Get the indicator. Take the course, right? Come on, join all the other people in Discord that are also like this all the time. They're like, come on, let's fucking do this, come on. Right, what is it? Rev. You know, that's where you want to be, right? And a lot of people are like, oh, well, I'll do this after I make some money. What the fuck do you think these things are for? To help you make the fucking money. What do you think they're also to stop you losing the fucking money you're constantly losing until you take them? What do you think's going to happen? You know, some fucking magic person from the sky is going to come down and go, well, here's all the money and here's all the lessons. And then we're like, you're fucking, what anyway, right? So, you know, Rev, it's down 0.93%. That's not all that significant. What else is happening? Weekly time frame. Weekly time frame. And the reason I'm saying that is like because a lot of people are like, TraceBoy, you're fucking amazing at what you do. Please help me here, here, and here. And I do. And then, you know, a month later, they haven't taken it. They haven't done this. They haven't done this. They're like, it's not, you know. What do you think I'm doing here? Hey, we're getting fucking a few hundred views on shit. Like, what do you think I'm doing? Honestly, you know what I mean? Your answer, you know what I mean? Hey, right. And yeah, I am amazing. I know that's not, I know I'm not good at creating compliments, but that's not like, you know, yeah, I am amazing. There's 200 period moving average of 1450, you know, so it could go more, right? And I could go more again. So what else, right? Rev, what are you talking about this for, TraceBotting? Why are you talking about this again? The 200 period moving average at $14. So that's what some people be talking about looking at this chart. Yeah, no problem. Back above the center line. Great to see that. Histogram, brilliant. No bullish divergence there, nor there. Daily time frame, what are you talking about? You've got a flash down at 4.4. That's brutal. Rejection so far from this 200 period moving average, which despite having wicked above it, is providing strong levels of resistance. Now, this is incredibly obvious at this stage to everybody watching along. If you start opening and closing daily time frames back above here at 8.40, which you've closed today, you know, you're currently back below it in post-market pricing. Pre-market tomorrow may well be below it again. and having put this much of a wick on the top side of price action and done it a number of times, would suggest, you know, you'd have to be very cautious. But at the same time, you've whacked this level, consolidated at resistance, and it's interesting. The problem with this is, and you're not seeing it really there. Do you see it on the 2-day perhaps a little bit better? Yeah, so right, you really like this. This is a right angled broadening formation, which is like hugely reliable and absolutely awful. It's terrible for price action, and like I mean, I don't want to be the one of bringer of bad news, but you know, I mean, it's going to 440, isn't it? Right? There's like loads of different ways of talking about Rev. Revlon, right angle broadening formation, 50 simple at 596. It's got a huge range, increasing volatility, and a very strong level of resistance here on the 2-day time frame, where you can see that right angle broadening wedge here down on the daily. Still there, pretty obvious. 200 period moving average providing resistance, 236. It's not able to open, close, open above these levels. You've got another attempt tomorrow. If it doesn't happen, it'd be very bad news. If it does, it's going to 14. If it breaks down from here, it's going to $4.40. That's the textbook implied target from that chart formation, along with loads of other TA and the best indicator you've ever seen in the world there at 4/40. So that's Rev. And what else? What else here? This is like, man, I can. What else? Do you want anything else? I'm incredible. Boom, 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 boom. FGLD. You want some FGLD, do you? You want some FGLD? Oh, the computer doesn't like it. I imagine. Imagine you're looking for this one. So, rank. Why are you looking at this rank chart? This is the gold futures on the metal exchange. Right, cool. Well, I mean, that's fair enough, right? There's a lot of volatility. Cool, we'll go with this one. Fine. Right, so what we got to look at here? Gold. Since it's been traded there, it's very good there. Little upward trend. Got this here. Paching. Tested 236 most recently, pretty obviously, and then steady line holding a 50 simple. This gold futures continuous contract, not bad. You're getting obvious buy signals now. If this is a very strong trend about to make a parabolic move, this is the area it'll bounce from. If it's just an exponential increase, measly exponential. Another test of 236, perfectly possible. Downward sloping formation here. I could be in line with a test of that 200 and this previous low and your 236. Another test of those zones, totally and utterly possible. Why is this? Is this not even trading though? I mean, what are you looking at? Trace, but oh, yeah, we'll just look at Spider Gold Trust Rate and we'll do our gold here. Oh, look. Oh, that's dodgy. Oh, and that's dodgy. Oh, no, it's very, very dodgy. Although you've got continuation divergence here if you consider this an uptrend. Not reversal divergence. Eek. Right, this double top here, obviously. Previous high here. This is your low support level. You definitely want to hold this and start trading to the right and then start putting in positive formation, because at the minute it looks like it's about to absolutely collapse. Looks like there's a potential harmonic in there too. Made the target 3, maybe target 4 on that one though. And what else? Right, so back to the TA. Weekly time frame. I know you asked for something else, but this is what you're getting. And then here's your flash. Oh, you're so lucky, right? You're so lucky. You're so lucky, mate. Oh, you're so lucky. It's incredible. Do you feel lucky? It's brilliant. I mean, that's a compliment. You're so lucky. You're a lucky person. Was it you, John? Probably was. You're a very lucky person, John. There's 236. That's probably where it goes. There's the golden bucket. Be after you touch that flash. That's at 89. This means it's going to lose half its value. That's this gold. Going to lose half its value. How's that going to happen then? Well, you know, So this is the previous low. This formation here then, terribly bearishly divergent. It's also a failure swing for all intensive purposes. And then you've gone through the center line. This is absolutely brutal. We're coming back up now. And if this is going to die, this is the place to go short and lose on gold. Why would this be happening on Spider Gold? This must be totally wrong, eh? This must be totally wrong. This must be totally wrong. It must be, this can't be right because it'd be stupid. This can't be right because it'd be stupid. Anyway, that's what the target is. There's your trade. It's a 12-to-1 risk-reward ratio targeting, you know, incredible trade there. I don't know why it's like that, but it is, you know, it is. And then this is going to start doing what, you know, people will be like, whoa, 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 jaboo, 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 jaboo. Boo 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 jaboo boo jaboo boo jaboo boo 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 woo boo 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 da 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 bam 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 bam. Right? Fucking what? You mad trade spotting? This is what's happening here. On gold. I don't know why it's happening. It's happening though, and it, you know, could inform an incredible piece of content on fundamental analysis that I could do with you, you famous YouTuber who're watching me, whoever you are right now, and want to do that thing with trade spotting because you think it would be really good for your audience. Boom. You know, that. Boom. Let's do that together, whatever that is. You know, well, I mean, I know what it is, but, you know, do you want to? So that's gold too, plus, you know, the world and whatnot. They'd be interested. What else is happening out here? Yo, a great day today. GME to $50 and yo, Drusel, how's it going, buddy? 14 months. GME to 50 and BBBY to 30 by the end of the week. Well, I mean, 24, 25, maybe BBBY. GME 50, yeah. If you mean, yeah, definitely could do. Easy peasy. AMC goes 35, GME be up 50, possibly go further, try 66, but 66, that's what I'd like to see, you know, because if we could get it for sploshing, you know, that'd be brilliant. Do I think it's possible? Yes. Looking at it earlier, you'll see that. I did a quick clip on GME 2 that'll come out in a minute after I do a live, or at some stage for tomorrow anyway. Who knows, right? People don't tune in to this shit I do. It's like, I don't know, man. I don't know what to do, man. Keep eye though, whatever. A great day today, Jamie. So if you can help me, that's really appreciated in any way in getting the word out there to anyone. You know, big YouTubers, they'd like to hear it. You know, we've spoken to loads of the other GME YouTubers and whatnot, but they don't like say like, oh, TraceBotton's got this video and it's really important, or TraceBotton's got this GME buy signal video which is crucial and it provides all the perfect buy signals. Let's analyze it and go through it. And that it doesn't seem to happen in GME. Happens in AMC, but it doesn't seem to happen in GME. And like, I'd be the fucking person to be doing it with videos on. I would be. So where are they at? You know, it's like, it's content for people that make content. It's brilliant too. So where are all the GME YouTubers? They should be doing that. It would be, you know, they'd get loads of views. They'd get loads of views. Plus people will be like, what? You know, it's just an obvious idea for you if you do it, right? TraceBotton's content is there. It's really, you know, you could go back and analyze it, right? You could go back and analyze TraceBotton content. It's credible, right? It's totally credible, right? You can do these amazing things. You could go back, you can analyze TraceBotton's content. Go on YouTube. Let's go YouTube. TraceBotton. Everybody's tuning in right now because this is the best bit. Like, oh, look, I'm live. That's amazing. Go to TraceBotton's YouTube channel. There it is. See this, folks. There's YouTube. TraceBotton's YouTube channel. You go to videos. Right. You look like that's beautiful. It looks beautiful, but also playlists. You know, where you see all the old things. YOLO Trade Ideas. Some good stuff in there. And if you're a big fan of GME, this is like GME. Where's GME? One of these. It's one of these. Where are you, Jamie? AMC playlist. Where is it? All playlists? Yeah, where is it? You know, where are you? Videos? You'll be in videos, won't you? Yeah, so look at all of this. There's loads of videos. Loads of them. Look at all that. Wow, it's incredible. Wow, some of these things are insane. Have you seen these videos? Look at all these ones. These are brilliant. There's a Andy. That was great. Andy. There's a debate with Rocky. Brilliant. Have you seen that? Then how to build a gamma ramp. Most people have got questions about gamma ramps all the time, and they speak about it like they're morons. It's they're silly, pardon me. I mean that like, you know, the minions. They speak it like they're minions. That's what I meant to say there. Slip of the tongue. And yeah, and they could just watch that video. How long is it? It's an hour and 29 minutes. Well, you know, the first 29 minutes is pretty much all you get the idea, and then you stop speaking about things and embarrassing yourself. You watch that. Here, look, I told you, GME exploding. Now you can just like easy. There's an incredible video with music in it and stuff. Did you bet like all this stuff? But there's something here I was like wanting to get to. I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is, but it's dead interesting. You should go and check it out. Find it. Nah, it's incredible. You should go and see it. Playlist. Oh, there's a playlist button. That'll help me find out, won't it? Oops, play all. No, don't play all. Stop. Don't play all. Oh, shut mate.
Is trading Bitcoin.
Stop. Is trading Bitcoin. Is it? What is it? What is it? Let's find out. No, we're not finding out. I want to find YOLO trade ideas. That's not a bad playlist, by the way. What's the one we were looking for, though? The one you were all interested in. GME and AMC stock updates. This will be it here. Oh, that was funny, but that's not the one I'm looking for either. Where is it? View full playlist. Yeah, here we are. Look, there's all these brilliant shows on this. They're incredible. Like really, no unbelievable playlists. Unbelievable playlists. Have you seen them coming up now? Look at this. Look at this one, right? Look at this. GME long-term targets. GME.
This is an important update on GME.
Right.
If you're trading, holding, or looking to get back into GameStop, then watch this video. We cover all the best DD from around the internet and my own.
We do too. And then
from you Stenbuck.
Here's he shouting at everybody in Reddit. Not like those other YouTubers who are like, I pretend. Oh, look, there's he is. See that? Ah, yes, that guy. We haven't heard from him in ages. I think he's on a different email address, actually.
The DM is fighting out. We have a negative cross on the RSI.
What are we saying here?
As we float along the center line, not much of a signal.
I don't know, but that's good music. Look at the TA, incredible TA, and this is suggesting a trade here. Price action is going to come back down. Oh, you're going to get when is this? 8th of April.
Very good cross.
You know, you could go back, right? And what does TradeSpot say is going to happen next, right? What does TradeSpot say is going to happen next in that trade? You know, what does he say? Right. Well, it's probably now playing. We'll stop playing. You know, it's in there in the thumbnail. Look, you don't even need to watch it, and you could be like, "My God, TradeSpot," and then you analyze that content and stuff. You could be like, "My God, and when was that 8th of April?" You know, so don't anybody ever tell TradeSpot any call price action wrong until you've watched that fucking video, and then you know, because you don't want to look stupid, right? So, what else? You know, and think of the amount of people that have been stupidly wrong since then, and honestly, idiots. GME, what are you doing post-market? Ha, you're up a wee chunk. Nice, 0.66%. It's not completely irrelevant, but it is kind of. What else? Dudeos. Hello everybody. Have we looked at CVNA? Do you want to look at CVNA? Oh, here, Carnival Cruises. Did you see that recently? It's got something on the go too. Anyway, yes. Yo, how's it going? How is it going? How is it going? Not bad. Bounce there. Your cross weekly could easily come up and test that, yo. 5-day time frame, similar situation. As you would expect, 3-day you're at the 50 simple nearly. There you are on 2-day daily time frame. What you saying? You got a positive slope now. You're in the bullish control zone. You come up and do a bit of a W there. Could easily take a little bit longer now, you know. We shall see. We shall see if it does come back to test this downward slope and resistance. You've already come, you know, you've already had a test of this breakout zone, and this is the daily time frame. So I consider that significant enough. Positive slope on the 50 simple. Are you targeting that 200 period moving average? Maybe this would be your high to the low. There's your holding the 236, and you're targeting that golden pocket up there around 127. That's a significant move. Get there from here. Without retested the 236. You're at the 382 at the minute. That's a natural area for it to rest, and so having seen it move 7%, perhaps the reason why it stopped there was that one. See tomorrow, I imagine. Flashback down at 23.9, 200 period moving average on the 4-hour time frame. 236. You break that, you're heading to 2309. Likely come back, test this downward sloping resistance significantly ahead of a move that might be a breakout later back to that golden pocket up at 125. So you get even more chocolate on your biscuit. Probably getting it back below $20 if that happens. So that's the quick take on Canva. Somebody clip that for me and make it in a wee video for me. Eh? That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Boom. What else? We did everything else, right? I'm going to go and check on Rocky. He's my little brother. He's just out of hospital and really he should still be there, but the hospitals are fucking stingy bastards. And he needs people to take care of him because he nearly died and he might still die and I really care about him, really worried about him. Send all your very best positive thoughts his way because he needs them. Thanks. Love you. See you all later.